Well, have you ever wanted to have an excuse to have to drive somewhere just to enjoy something you just bought? Yes. Look at this here. How about that, huh? Went from the diesel to the weasel. Yeah, whatever. Let's see these mud flaps. Look at all this stuff that's spewing all over. But yeah, I'm going to go up to Leesburg. Got to meet a guy and drop something off. So, a different vehicle. How many different vehicles have I driven in one day? I've done it. No lie. Truly, I have jumped in and out of many cars in one day. So, love the rear view mirror. That is so cool. So, just sharing the fun of the fun with this new Raptor. Yeah, Trader. You don't even know what you own. The Ram TRX. So you got 14. Wow. So it's interesting here on how this technology, you have to hard cable your phone to get the Waze, or I should say the Apple Play, to interact, versus the Ford product, the Apple Play automatically in the newer vehicles just Bluetooth and sets right up on your infotainment screen without having to hard cable it. Something that's interesting, or I forgot to mention, my other video was this new technology in these motorcycles requires you to use a headset to Bluetooth to the bike, and you can't do it directly with your phone. And the guy up there, he claims it's because Apple and Samsung, or they don't want the liability. I'm thinking, I don't really know how that makes any sense on that. But anyways, all right, so here today, the Ram TRX, and what can I get out of the mileage today? I'm not going to be doing enough driving time, I think, to do much of anything on this. Just got to go run a short errand here. But here I'm going from one big beast to this big beast. So instantly, the biggest thing I already noticed in this vehicle is how heavy the steering wheel is. The steering wheel is so heavy, so it just feels really stiff. And I don't know if this shows you in what mode I'm in, but yesterday I left it in the auto mode, and so I'm just assuming that's the same thing. So anyways, so it's just a lot of truck. This thing just feels so bulbous and so big. I mean, it really does. I mean, in some ways, it's like still driving my dually, because it just feels like it's such a wide vehicle. And when you drive a dually, you definitely get that meaning, because you understand on how you're always worried about the rear fenders hitting something, especially in narrow areas. But this here is such a big platform, you're worried about the front and back. That's the irony. It's more about your front end because it's so wide. And I don't even know how much wider this is than the regular Ram 1500. And this one here just kind of floats a little bit down the road. More of a just a wobble truck. Is it a wobble truck? I guess you could say so in some ways. Okay, here comes the supercharger. How about that, huh? Boy, it's toasty warm in here. That's one thing for sure. It's a black truck. That's why. It's always interesting to hear others' perspectives and views. And that's what's kind of neat about a YouTube channel, is you can share information and other people reach out and kind of share a different view or idea of what you don't think of. And what's a good point is, I was sharing yesterday in how this suede interior on the console, front of the dash here, and one person reached out and said that is just nasty ass material, because it holds all the dirt and debris, and over time it just starts to show all the age and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, you know, I didn't really think of that, but yeah, I can definitely get what you're saying. So as those are the likers and the non-likers of certain things. But what do we call it? Earlier, I should call it the the true beginnings of my Harley Davidson days because of Frederick Harley. Frederick Harley was my official true beginnings of being a Harley Davidson owner. So, man, I'm just enjoying driving the truck and sharing my time. And yeah, to go back to the dealership and the guys begged me to buy the Trackhawk. I really can't see that happening. I think that somebody will buy it. There's always somebody out there wanting to buy something, you know that. And what did they really pay for it? What would be your gut instinct? My gut instinct would be they paid him at best $55. That would be my gut instinct. Maybe even $50. That's such a high mileage car, but I don't know. Need to get my zero-turn lawnmower in order to start cutting grass. I mean, for the most part, grass cutting time is here because the consistent temperatures are here. Very doubtful we'll have any major snowstorms and any length of real cold weather. It could have some snow, but can't see it sticking around. So the Ram TRX excitement. Where's my Ram TRX hat? Where's my Ram TRX key ring? I gotta go by the dealership and say, where's my free stuff? They'll be like, free stuff? What are you talking about? Yeah, free stuff. Now, another nice thing here about the Ram product, they have 3 different settings for the heated seat, vented seat. That's interesting. It just really is interesting how the different manufacturers go out of their way to try to outdo their competitor. 14.4. Well, if anybody thinks Home Depot's hurting here in Leesburg, Virginia, it ain't hurting. The place is packed. It's a Tuesday. But you know, it's really weird. I've kind of forgot to think that I think that the government shutdown that was on our doorstep has changed everybody's attitudes, and everybody's back out and about buying things. Wow, here we go. Yeah, anyway, so I was just saying here a second ago was it's interesting, this area, it's like ever since they've passed the bill for the government, all of a sudden everybody's like back out and about. How about that? Which I get it. If you're a government employee and you know, people have gone through 2, 3, 4 weeks of no pay. So I can understand that. Turned out to be a really nice, beautiful day here. Okay, let's get over to the Ram dealership. You know what? I'm looking at some mud flaps for this thing. And do I escape? Do I get out of here? Oh, they got another Ram. I thought they sold that one. That's interesting. That one may have come back. And that's something. So here we are. And I bet you the Trackhawk's inside there. I love how this thing does an automatic e-brake. Remember yesterday I was showing that with you? Love that feature. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go see what they're doing. Who's in trouble, who's not. Who's on first, who's on second, right? Okay, let's mosey on in. There's the, so now they got 2 Ram TRXs. And what other goodies do they have here? And here it is. There it is. He's probably waiting on me. Waiting on me. Is the man in? He is. He's in a conference call or something. There he is. What's going on, big guy? How are you?
How are you doing?
Doing great. How you doing? I'm back. I'm always back. I'm looking for the troublemaker. Who's the #1 troublemaker here? Oh, there he is. The first guy that speaks. There it is. I knew it. See? How are you? I don't know. Oh, it's John Deere parts day now. Oh my goodness gracious. It just doesn't end. And yeah, I escaped the Dodge dealership without buying anything, right? Isn't that nice? Look at that. It goes right into e-brake. I love that.